Hello, happy Friday. Happy new moon. This is Shakti with the Shakti Spiral. My voice decided to do something really interesting today. So let me just push mute real quick on my end. There we go. So interesting. Lots of energies going on. I've been so looking forward to spending time with all of you. Tonight is a very powerful, auspicious time, and I am so glad and so honored that you would join me tonight on your Friday night, usually date night or it's movie night, to come and welcome in these new energies with me, and especially this new moon of the year. It is a powerful, auspicious time to be on this earth. It is a powerful and most auspicious time to be awakened. Let's talk a little bit about the new moon while people are getting on and before we get started. This new moon is in Aquarius. So it's funny because when I was learning about astrology, I thought the Aquarius was a water sign because they're called the water bearers. And they're not. They're actually an air sign. And I am privileged to have two Aquarius in my family and in my life, and they are very powerful individuals. Let me tell you the wonderful energies about Aquarius. They are out of the box thinkers. In fact, they are nonconformists. If you try to persuade them to conform to a certain traditional standard, they will really rebel against that because that is not in their nature. They are innovators. They are ones who really think the things that, what is the saying? Alice in Wonderland underneath the looking glass. I don't know how many possible things before breakfast. Those are the Aquarius. They are the impossible thinkers. They are the ones that if you have something that you need to really think outside the box, they're ones to go to. So with this energy in Aquarius, with starting out the first new moon of this year, it is a 1 year. And what that means is 2017, if you add each numerical value up, you get a 10. And if you drop, they always say to reduce it down to a 1 digit, you take away the 0, and it's a 1. Ones are very powerful. Not only do they initiate change, they really get you moving forward. It's all new cycle. It's all new change. Everything about the 1 is the beginning of the journey. So it's not at the 0 like in the tarot where they use the Fool's Journey, but it is the first card, say, in the tarot. And with that comes a lot of responsibility because we are embarking on new territory in a lot of different ways. And to top it all off, we have the Lunar New Year coming up tomorrow. It starts, and that's the Chinese New Year. And it starts on the 28th and it goes for 14 days. And it's a powerful celebration. And red is worn for prosperity. In fact, in my family, we celebrate the Lunar New Year. And it's something we've done for a while now. It's kind of a tradition. And if we don't celebrate it, people are looking around like, okay, something's missing. What happened? So what we do is it is the year of the rooster. So we give away the red envelopes, which is traditional thing that they do in the Lunar New Year. Inside, we usually fill it with some like gold coins, like the dollar coins, and $2 bills. Now, if you are Hispanic, you will know $2 bills are considered very lucky because they are unusual. You don't see them in everyday life unless you work at a bank. And so how fitting that we are in the unusual energy, out of the box energy. We are really being pushed to not only start the things that we desire and really start to innovate and think of the impossible and dream it possible, we're also being guided to push the envelope, so to speak. No pun intended. But we are really about this energy. This is about pushing out of the comfort zone, and you're going to be constantly getting that this year. So it is the year of the rooster with the Lunar New Year. And what the rooster is all about, it's a fire rooster. So if you know the fire signs, they're very much about action. Everything is action creation. The process is fast. If you work any fire magic, you know, it's fast. And so the rooster is about the showmanship, about coming forward. The rooster struts around his stuff in the barnyard, getting those chickens to watch him. And the whole point of the rooster is he's the first one to rise. He wakes up all the others. And that's what you're going to see around in this world right now. People are waking up, and they may not even like to wake up. So there's two ways of awakening, two ways of ascension. You can be the one that wakes up and is just grateful for a new day and an opportunity to learn, or you can be the one trying to chuck the shoe at the rooster, saying shut up and pushing the snooze button. Well, that's all fine and good. A lot of us can't do that anymore. We are all on court, the game is on, and we have to be fully present and aware, no longer pretending to be asleep. And so auspicious that the rooster would be coming in on the very first of the year, the 1 year, with getting out of the monkey. That was 2016, which we know wreaked some havoc for some people. It wasn't very comfortable. The monkey likes to pull things up and basically show you your crap. And so it is really powerful. It's powerful that we are here, that we are awakened, and that we're awakening to more parts of ourselves. And that's what this work is all about. Tonight, we're going to go on a really powerful journey with that. But also, I wanted to let you know the rooster, and you really use that medicine of the rooster. This whole year, you can harness those energies. One way is to take action. Just do it. What feels right, if it feels right, do it. Try not to second guess too much. Just go for it. Just put some things in a forward momentum. When it feels right, go for it. And also, the rooster can be a powerful ally to warn you against, say, problematic situations. There's a great story that I love. When my family and I lived in Europe, I actually have this rooster picture that I got at an Italian flea market. And I should have had it tonight, but it's kind of high up on my shelf. And anyways, the rooster is celebrated. There's an actual festival for the roosters in Italy, in a very, I don't offhand remember the town, but as the story goes, this is way back when the towns were basically villages, and the people were like, all were drawn together as a tribe. And there was a neighboring tribe that was going to come and assault, basically put an attack on the town. But an unusual thing happened. Roosters woke up and they started to really make a lot of noise, and make so much noise that it woke up the villagers. And basically what happened was they were able to protect their homes, their families, their village, and they fought off the intruders. And so after that, the rooster were celebrated. And so they have these pictures. If you've ever been to Europe, especially Italy, and you see these pictures made out of roosters, that's the reason why. So there's a lot to celebrate with these energies. But like I said, it's about being aware. It's looking from a different perspective, looking outside the usual into the unusual, because that is what we're going to. And there's something, if you're familiar with quantum mechanics, that's called the 0-point field. We'll get into that a little bit after we open our circle, make our circle. But the whole point of that is that is the scientists from the 1920s have had measurements of the quantum mechanics when it first started, that the 0-point field exists. In fact, it's more real than what we see around us every day. That's the place where everything is created. So when I was on my journey with downloading the one energy and the one ascension technique, I was taken to that place. And I call it, it's very challenging to describe in words, but it's very visceral. I call it being in the nothing and in the all. And in that place, everything begins, the 0-point field. So with all the things, excuse me, that we have going on, it's powerful. So let's get started, shall we? Let's light some sage, clear our energies, clear our space. Like I said, and there's a lot going on, like in the world, whether you are aware of it or not, it affects you in some way. Let me give some sage to you, up and below, within and without. And Oh, I love that. And you know, that's actually scientifically proven. I think I posted this on Facebook, that sage clears away the harmful bacteria. It actually purifies the air. We knew that already, but isn't that kind of cool to know that scientifically it is proven? And I I wrote down and finally got another sweetgrass braid. I mean, this thing, I had used it like, I think, for how long? The other one that it was like down to like a little nub that I'm just like, no, I love it. So I got a new one, and it's practically as long as my hair. Maybe my hair is just a little tad longer. This thing will last us a good while. So whenever you, in my tradition, you clear energy, it becomes a neutral space, and it can be filled again with anything. So I set the intention that it's filled with love. It's filled with a sense of clarity, awakened purpose in the divine, aligned with our high selves. That it's filled with complete understanding, with peace, and with all things that we need this evening may be revealed to us in this space. So the week has ended for those who just work Monday through Friday. It has been a very busy week. Actually, it's been a very busy month for me. I have 3 birthdays, and I celebrated my anniversary with Mr. Wallace. We celebrated 24 years together on the first of the month. January 2nd is our anniversary. And then it was his birthday, and it was my daughter's birthday, and my son's birthday. And then my daughter's birthday is quickly after, on February 4th. So it's like boom, boom, boom. So much. I love it. And Mr. Wallace and I could have planned it better, but back when we got married, we didn't know, our kids were going to be born in January. So it's kind of funny how that works out. Okay. If you have any anointing oil, I have my all-mother oil. Go ahead and anoint yourself now. If you don't, that's quite okay. What I like to do is I like to anoint my third eye, my bindi. Actually, my daughter made this one for me. I love it. It's shaped like a goddess. Your throat chakra, your heart chakra, your wrists, your ankles. Any type of adornment that you have that you want blessed, to make sure that you get prepared. Okay. I've so missed you guys. It felt like a lot longer than a month. It always feels like that, doesn't it? I really look forward to it. I really look forward to gathering with all of you. So before we get started, if you have make sure you have your writing, whatever you're going to use, your journal, paper, pen, whatever, near you. It's going to be very important for this evening, for this work that we're doing. So get your paper, get your pen. I try to do that with each, when I set the events, to have what you'll need. I did say optional, but actually it is optional. Just from now on, from this moment forward, bring the journal just in case, because we're always going to do some writing in some form or fashion, because the best thing to do is to gather up and have those energies right then and there. You can write down, even if they're keywords, and go back and write more if you want to, or just have those key elements with you. And then you can go, okay, this is what it was about. Okay, this is the messages, or this is the impressions I got. So it's a very useful tool. Not only that, it trains your mind to recall more. So really powerful thing to do. Kind of like the dream journal works, when you kind of get up and you write down your dreams right away. Same thing. So, all right. So for this less than an hour now, dedicate this time to yourself. Dedicate this time to the work that we're going to do together. Dedicate yourself to being fully present and fully aware. Turn off your phone if you need to, or put it on silent. Shut your door if you need to. But whatever you do, give yourself permission to do the self-care. It is so important. We do this only once a month, and it is a very powerful time when we gather. And you deserve this time. So I want you to close your eyes for a moment and breathe with me, because I know I need it. Inhaling, as you inhale, call all of your energy back to you from all places, people, things, events, and exhale, releasing all energy that doesn't belong to you or serve you for Your highest good, sending it back to its source. Again, inhale. Calling all of your energy back to you. Exhale. Release all energy that doesn't serve you. One last breath. Inhale. Getting focused, getting clear. Exhaling all energy that isn't yours. Sending it back to source. Now with your eyes closed, I want you to picture our magical shelf. For those of you who've been with me, you know about this shelf. This shelf is powerful because we can place on this shelf, we can put on this shelf all of our cares, our worries, our concerns, fears, distractions, anything that may be taking us away from this moment, anything that's been on our mind, anything that we've been really thinking about. Put it on the shelf, knowing that our spiritual team will take care of it if we decide to leave it once this ritual is over, or you can take it with you after we're done here tonight. Again, another moment, another opportunity to just be fully present. So just picture the shelf, any shape, color, anything on it that feels powerful and magical to you. And give your cares, your worries, or concerns just a symbol. Make it look like an object if you want to. And just leave it there on the shelf. And with your eyes still closed, I want you to picture all of us standing, or actually sitting in a great big circle all over the world. There are many people who join us from all over the world, and it's such a beautiful experience to gather with all of you. We're all in different time zones, whether we're watching live or whether we're watching a recorded afterwards, the recording. All time is now, and we are all sitting in this great big circle together. And I want you to put a focus on your heart chakra, the space right here in your chest, in the center of your chest. And picture in your mind's eye a beautiful spiral that extends outward, coming out of your heart chakra. It can be any color that you choose. And watch this spiral get bigger and bigger until it engulfs all of your body. Now with the person sitting to your left, extend this spiral energy, your heart energy, to them. And watch it coil around their spiral as they receive it. And it turns into beautiful colors as they release it through their left side. And that next person takes it into their right. And so it goes clockwise around our circle. Everyone's sharing their powerful spiral energy, the heart chakra, all the way around until you find it coming back to you on your right side. Take this powerful energy in now, allowing it to merge with your energy. Breathing into that energy, only pure love and the highest intentions for your highest good. I love that. It feels so connected. So many of you. So beautiful. Now from this space, we're ready to call in the directions and the elements. And why we do that is because we are made up of all of these elements in one way or another. They are part of our experience here as humans on this earth. And we are part of everything. So with this, we begin. We call to the direction of the east, element of air, where all things begin. We call to the sacred, mighty winged ones. We call to thought, where all things of ingenuity, the spark of thought is given. We call you now, come and be part of our circle. We call to the direction of the south, element of fire, to the fire breathers and the fire walkers. We call to creation, to passion, to the Kundalini energy that rises within us. We call you now, come and be part of our circle. And to the direction of the west, element of water, the water keepers, the water protectors, or intuition, the sacred embiotic fluid of Mother Earth. And all records are kept. We call you now, come and be part of our circle. And to the direction of the north, element of earth, sacred Pachamama, to our ancestors, those who have walked before us, and to our posterity, those who will walk after us. We call to the sacred manifestation, the power of our earth, as we are blessed by Mother Gaia and walk her. She holds us. We are her and she is us. We call you now, come and be part of our circle. We call to the divine one energy. We direct it to surround us, to flow through us, to anchor us into this time and space, and into no time and into no space. We call on the beloved All Mother, she of 10,000 names, both known and unknown. We call you now, come, beloved Mother, bless us, your children, as we gather this evening. Come now and be part of our circle. Great universe, those that we know and those that we don't know by name, we call you now, come and be part of our circle. And it is done. And welcome. Welcome, welcome. It's funny how when that happens, boom, and there goes my throat issues. Oh, the power. You know, this work is real. The things that we do here in this hour is so powerful. The intention is so great when we call in the sacred, the divine. So now, I have a surprise. The tools that you'll be using tonight, besides your own self, you are the most powerful magical tool, or anything of your choosing. And why I do that is because I believe that we make the rules. Everybody, any rule that you've ever heard about or learned about, it was made from somewhere. It was given from somewhere. Someone accepted it as truth, and then it became truth, and so on and so on. It became a tradition. So any crystal, that's why I say whatever color, when any crystal that speaks to you, or guard it to use it. You know, you have the answers. And this is all that the work is about, empowering you so where you feel so confident, you don't question what you're given. But some suggestions for this evening, part of a giveaway, is selenite. You wouldn't think that this would be something for Aquarius, but here's the reason why. Aquarius, being the great big thinkers that they are, they can go into realms, into the ethers that transcend just the everyday thinking. And selenite is a powerful tool to assist in that, especially if you're not an Aquarius and you may have a lot of earth, or you may have a lot of water. So selenite is really great. And this special rod here is going to go to somebody as a giveaway at the end of the evening. So that's really cool. Also, traditionally, amethyst is used. It's kind of the birthstone for the Aquarius, and starting in February. But I also like lepidolite because Aquarius are very peaceful people. In fact, it's really funny. It's rare that you will see an Aquarius have an outburst. They're very much in control of their emotions. So they're the peaceful people. And that's why they're called the water bearers. And we're getting into the age of Aquarius. So the lepidolite is really great to work, especially if you're in a time period in your life where you don't feel like you have a lot of peace. Another really great one that I love to use too, even though it's kind of a watery energy, to me this is really powerful with working in the Aquarius energy, and that is a blue lace agate. Let's see if you can see that piece a little. My camera will adjust to that. Okay, little I love blue lace agate. In fact, this is my favorite piece because it really connects you. Not only just, you think it's watery, but to me, it connects me to speaking always truth. But they say that the intuition starts actually in your throat chakra. So it goes back into that place where the all-knowing is, and you're able to speak fluidly if you align to that. And if you really want to fly, we have this piece of moldavite here. I love this piece because it almost kind of reminds me of the shape of like a pineal gland. So big, nice piece of moldavite. So any of these will work for you. Another piece that I love, and I wanted to bring her out because she wanted to say hello, is this piece of azurite I have. When you get into really working and going into the consciousness part, and that blue, isn't that beautiful? You go into that intuitive side. You're really starting to journey and go into those higher octaves of intuition, of great thought. These can support you as you're doing that work. Now, if you have a lot of air, you may want something more grounding. You may want a tourmaline, nice big chunk. So see, I have this right at my desk at the ready because I'm a double air sign. So I have no problem flying, but it's anchoring. Sometimes for me, that is challenging. So that's why I have this big chunk of tourmaline right here. So you may need something like that. Hematite is also good. Anything that kind of grounds you. Even using fossil, even though I believe that this is more earth energies and it deals with connecting to your ancestors. I love fossil. This piece was given to me by my beloved Flora. She says it had a spiral in it. I love it. She found it. Keep it right here too. So any of those pieces will work. So tonight, do you have a theme for this year, 2017? Do you have a theme? And when I mean a theme, do you have a goal, something in mind that you're like, okay, my theme for this year is really stepping into my power, or my theme this year is to really make a connection with relationships, or my theme this year is to really find out who I am, self-discovery, awareness, or go back to school, or leave that job that doesn't fulfill me anymore and find my true passion. Whatever your theme is, remember, this is the year to get started. And it's really important that we set a powerful theme, a powerful intention, because what we start, the pattern that we start this year will carry us off into the next 9-year cycle. So we just finished a 9-year cycle, and now we're beginning a new one. And so numerologists believe that we lived 9-year cycles. The human consciousness is in a 9-year cycle. So we're starting with 1. So what do you intend? Now that I want you to write it down in your journal. What do you intend for this year? What is your theme? What is it? I mean, we kind of worked on that last month. It may have changed. You may have had some revelations between now and then. What is your theme? Go ahead and write it down. I'll give you a moment because I'm doing some work. Okay. You got to write fast with me. Shorthand. Okay, so now I want you to close your eyes for a moment. And I just want you to picture your mind's eye, the gateway, the doorway to seeing beyond the illusion. And I want you to think about the thing that you've given yourself for this coming year, what your true desire is, what you really are ready for, or you feel you're ready for. Okay, so I want you to picture that. If it's a scene that comes to mind, if you picture yourself doing that thing or living that dream or that theme, or releasing whatever it is, whatever action, do it now in your mind's eye. Set up a scenario where it's happening. It's just imagine it. There's not a lot of hard work, just imagine. So if you want to open up a bakery, just imagine you making cookies, feeling the joy of those cookies. Or if you want to take a new class, see yourself in a classroom or online. Very simple, okay? Notice how you feel. Allow yourself to feel. Breathing in into that experience. How do you feel? Now, from this place, we invite our high selves to come now and speak directly to us. I want you to open your eyes and I want you to write about the scenario without thinking, without worrying about your penmanship, your spelling, punctuation. Just write. Go ahead. What do you feel? What are you thinking? How does it feel to be living that reality? Couple more seconds. And stop. Okay. Now I want you to close your eyes again. And we're going to go higher now, okay? We're going to imagine a spiral staircase spiraling upward past our mind's eye, through our crown chakra, traveling up through the star chakras, up even higher. And it's so easy to go up these stairs. What are they made out of? What does it look like? It gets lighter and lighter as we ascend. And we come to a doorway. This ornate and beautiful doorway. This doorway is locked. This door is locked. But just notice what the knob is made out of. Notice how you feel. This is a very powerful place. It's the place where everything comes into manifestation, the field of creation. But it only is accessible at certain times in certain places. And with permission, we have actually the ability to enter this place. So knock 3 times at this door as we speak the words. Angels, 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 hear us now. We come in the name of the beloved All-Mother, as she has given us permission to access this space. Angels, 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 assist us now. The door opens and we are allowed to step through. You notice that as we step over the threshold, anything is possible. We are in the helm of creation. A pathway appears. We don't step too far in through the threshold. We just stand observing and taking in this energy. It is unlike anything we've ever felt before. Yet it's familiar. It is part of us. Up ahead, we see a powerful, mighty, winged one who approaches. There is no fear. It's only remembering that this powerful, mighty, winged one is a beloved, a friend. You recognize this being from all the ancient and holy times that you have spent together. Allow yourself to embrace this being with respect, greeting this being who has nothing but pure love for you. Now you ask this being for a realization, an understanding that goes far beyond what you believe true for yourself. The intentions that you have set for this year are different from any other intentions you have set in any years past, because the time that we are living in has never been lived in before in this way. And it is no accident that you are here accessing this sacred place on this very day. This beloved friend, powerful, mighty winged one, has something to show you. Another path appears, and you walk it together. Something glows off in the distance, kind of like an orb. And as you get closer, you realize it actually has a whole world in there. This powerful being, majestic and holy, picks up this sphere and holds it out in front of you, where you are given permission to step in and look into this orb. And there you will see your powerful, divine, inherent nature. All that you desire and more has manifested. It is time to stop playing small. It is time to remember who you really are. You can believe this to be true because you know this. You have known this. It has been whispered to you from the day you were born. Notice what you feel. Notice how this may be different from the scenario you created for yourself. It's time now to step out of this fear. You come back to standing next to this powerful, mighty winged one who puts the sphere back into its place. You thank this blessed dear friend for assisting you with this new realization or this clarity that you've been given today. As you turn and walk back to the path where you started, a sense of purpose and a sense of power surges through you. Remember this feeling, because whenever you are on your right path, doing those things that are in complete harmony with your truest being, you will feel this way. As you turn to say thank you, embrace your beloved winged one. And watch them turn and go down the path that they came. And it's time to go through now, back through the door, thanking the sacred, the holy, for allowing us access to this place. We bow in reverence and in deep gratitude. We step to the threshold and we close the door. It instantly locks. But know with special permission, you can access this at any time when you feel guided. Going down the staircase, traveling faster and faster, faster than the speed of light. through the star chakras, through your crown chakra, through your mind's eye. Allow yourself to go a little bit further down, through your throat, through your heart, and anchor that feeling in there. Anchor that memory in there, that it becomes a part of you as you continue this journey here on Mother Earth. Open your eyes and write down your experience. Any key words, symbols. What did you see? What did you experience? It may be different for everybody, but each is sacred, each is holy. Okay. How was that? It's a little bit different from any of the other type of meditations that we've done. The place that I meditated on what to do tonight, as far as when we've done so many different meditations together. And I was guided that I needed to kind of go into a meditation and get special permission for us tonight, because to hold that energy is very powerful. You have to access it with a lot of responsibility and with a lot of reverence, which our group is so wonderful about. Well, what did you experience? What did you feel? How were you able to speak to the ancients? That predate our planet, but which we are connected to. It's interesting how information will come up for us, and it kind of gives us a reality check, because here's the thing, and you hear this all the time, and it's never to disregard our experience here on Mother Earth, but we have to remember that it is illusionary in a lot of ways. A lot of the characters that we choose for our story, our journey, is basically chosen for our experience, for the theme in which we've come here to experience. But when we're done here, we are so much more than what we give ourselves permission to be here on Earth. And so it's kind of like we have to play by certain rules. But here's the thing. Those rules have only gotten us so far, and humanity is ready to break free of those rules and those restraints. We are no longer about being told how to live and what to believe. We are about seeking the truth and the answers from a most empowered place of being, which is our truest state of being. And so we come together for ritual like this, which is very sacred and something that is not taken lightly. We come because it's important to remember, and we assist in that space. And I know I'm looking actually at the feed right now. Jackie, I know, not wanting to leave. That's challenging, especially right now. The reason why I'll share with you, the reason why I have this kind of throat thing going on was because I was feeling a lot of rage in just the earth energies. I try not to connect as much. I mean, I do connect, but as far as like really inundated in a lot of recent events, and it caused me I needed to feel those feelings so I could understand what the human grid is being pulsed with. We're getting a lot. And it's powerful to remember who you are, especially in these changing times. In whatever you believe, in whatever you hold for value, it's very important to remember that everything is going to change. It has to, because if we are in a state of anger, or in a state of where there isn't peace on the earth, if there's some type of discord, something needs to change. It's not just for some, it's for everybody. This feeling you feel, this experience we had tonight, everybody, it's your inherent birthright to feel it. So think of that. Think about how that's suppressed and repressed in a lot of countries, or even our own. And it's time to step forward, to think new things outside of the box, to do things differently. It starts with yourself. It starts with your own way of being in the world. And it's powerful. It's funny. There's a lot of things. Lindsay's asking, are you holding back saying something to someone? Well, I get messages at the same time. I get that part of the experience is for the journey to unfold for the person. But when I get connected, it's very challenging to like not want to say things, but I'm sure, yeah, there's a lot of things that could be said. So with that being said, we are going to give away the selenite to somebody who needs this to anchor in the work that is going to be done this year for them and continuing into the other years for this new 9-year cycle. And after that time, if you hold it for 9 years and you still feel it needs to stay with you, absolutely keep it. If not, you may want to give it on or decide what you're going to do with it. But this needs to stay with you for somebody for 9 years. Okay, so we're going to be doing that. Also, thank you, Lindsay. I am. I feel actually really great. It's so funny. I feel really good. It's just this clearing. I go through things too, which is funny because, you know, I don't normally get sick. So I wouldn't call this sick. I call it clearing because that's what it feels like to me. A lot is going on. So now we have a couple of minutes for some card readings. And you know me, I love to have fun with all of you. So yes, it is so powerful, Amethyst. I love your name, by the way. I'm creating some things this coming year that will be unveiled when the time is right, when I get the go ahead. But there's deeper work to be done. This is kind of the intro to the Divine One energy. I call it so that you can feel through the rituals the way the One energy feels like. There's deeper work to be done. And so I'm getting the directive that the time is coming. It's now. So when I get guided that it's time to be unveiled, I will share with all of you what One Ascension is going to be doing. By the way, One Ascension International is now going to be shortened to OAI. So that way we can kind of like not have to say the whole entire phrase, One Ascension International. So it's OAI. So there's a lot of things in the I would say almost like in the news feed, in the ethers for all of this work to be done. So, okay, let's see. Ooh. Okay, actually, this is for Flora, and it's funny because I got 2 cards and they both like jumped out of my hands. So, Flora, one card is upright and the other is upside down, which I call like a little block. There might be something that we need to work with. The first card that was upright is everything has beauty if you're willing to see it. And I'll tell you a little bit about that after I'm done. This other one is change happens when we least expect it. Be ready. All right. So, situations. You're really powerful at looking at the positive, the light side of things, especially for your clients and the work you do. But there's something going on inside of you right now where it's a little bit challenging to see the beauty and situations that may feel sticky and challenging. There is a change happening, and you know this change has to happen, but there's some resistance to it. Trust that the universe has your back, girlfriend, and know that what you're being guided to change is for your highest good. So go ahead and do it. Love you. Okay. Chris Marie. Okay, Chris. Set your intentions for this moon cycle. Get clearer. They're kind of a little bit more broader. I want you to focus them, really harness in. So look at that whole intention that you've set and narrow it down, laser-like, as pinpoint, as finite as you can possibly get it. Because basically the universe is saying, this is a yes. So get clear about what it is you really want. Okay, because the powers of manifestation are with you. Okay, who else? The news feed kind of. Catherine Sharp. Okay. This funny here, they're just the cards. I know I have my mic right here in front of the cards when I'm shuffling, so it's kind of like, what is that? ASR, or what is that? You can just have a little bit of like downtime with just card shuffling. Catherine. All right. So you got the card. Peaceful connection is needed, but it was reversed. So that tells me you're having a challenging time finding peace. And it is with the world energies. Also, it's reflective in your life. So what you need to do is connect with some stones. Lepidolite, I'm getting, would be a really good stone to connect with. It helps with stress. It helps with feeling overwhelmed. It helps with all of the energies because, yes, they are very palpable right now. Everyone's feeling something on some level, whether they realize it or not. Some go into a space of disconnect, but everybody's feeling something. So it's really important that you take time to feel peaceful. The feeling that you felt tonight, if you need to revisit this ritual this evening, do so. Do the things that feel peaceful. Okay. And it is kind of challenging because we are in winter, but still find the things that are peaceful for you. Okay. Mystic Moon Woman. I think I got lost in the feed. I know it's kind of going fast. Okay. You're so welcome, Chris. Oh, I feel you, Mystic Moon Woman. That's so funny. Upside down. Give to those who appreciate. So lately, you've been giving, they gave me this saying, casting pearls before swine. You need to start honing in on who is receptive to appreciate the work and who you are and what you stand for. Not all are going to agree with what you may say, but they're not meant to. And maybe they're just not ready yet. But know your value and your worth transcends anything you could possibly imagine. And so it's time to remember that for yourself. So much love. Lindsay C. Ooh, okay, Lindsay, yours just popped out. Lindsay, magical allies are waiting to connect. So, okay, so you have a tree in your backyard, and there's some powerful dryad energy there. You need to connect with the tree people. I call them the tree people. Before I even knew what dryads were, I called them the tree people because I visited them. They came to my house and I didn't know what the heck that was. So the dryads are wanting to connect with you. So I don't know if you even know what that is. I would say look it up, but there's a special tree that calls you, and you have some magical allies waiting to do some work with you there. That's fun. Okay, let's see. You guys are going so fast. Okay, well, look at the trees. Lindsay, I have many trees, she says. Okay, well, look at the one that's calling to you. So I would go outside, stand and breathe, and say which one. And then go with the very first one that comes to you. Okay, Candy Duchesne. How are we on time? Okay, we're kind of good. Be willing to see the unseen, and this was upright. Relationships. There's a lot more to them than you give them credit or value for, especially one that can be very challenging for you. And so Spirit is telling you, you need to be willing to see, go beyond the surface, and really get to the heart of the matter. Be willing to see the unseen. And there you're going to find a lot of joy, and it's going to transform and transcend for you. Okay. Shalmadane Miller. Shalmadane? I'm sorry if I didn't say your name right. Okay. Oh, funny. Well, there you go. Okay. Shalmadane, ritual is sacred. So I'm getting you're new to our circle. Welcome, by the way. What is this, your second? It's your second time? Ritual is sacred. So it's telling me that you need to take more time for ritual, especially right now. Plugging in to the energies that we are plugged into right now will really help you as you process and navigate through this awakening period that you're going through. So take time for more ritual in your life. You're so welcome. Okay. So welcome. All right. Okay, Chris Ashburn and Angelo. Chris and Angelo. Okay. And then I want to keep you too long. We got to do the giveaway. Beautiful Chris. All right, Capricorn. It's time to get out of your logical mind. Close your eyes and imagine. So you need to redo that part of the ritual again, where you have to close your eyes and imagine. We had a little bit of a challenge there because of your logical mind. So first of all, you need to believe what you got, but more so, allow yourself to really go far beyond what you think is possible. Okay. The cards never lie. Okay, Angelo. You got, this is for Angelo Adrian. I love you, by the way. You're so amazing. Okay. Your guides are speaking. Are you listening? It was reversed. So that tells me that you are having a little bit of trouble with some guidance that you've been getting. There's a lot of things going on in your life and a lot of responsibility that's taking you away from really plugging into your magic and plugging into your guides. There are new ones that have been introduced into your field, into your energy, so it's time to start listening. I'm getting automatic writing would be really good for you. That's where you set up sacred space. It's kind of like really similar to what we do here. You set up sacred space and you ask a question and you just write whatever comes. You can do it. There's many different forms of automatic writing, but with that, go ahead and do that. Okay. So much love. Now, who does this selenite go to? Who's interested in the selenite, by the way? You're welcome. Okay. I'm looking for takers. Does nobody want this baby? Here we go. Here's the feed. Angelo, this is yours. Angelo Adrian. So message me with your mailing address. Congratulations. This is going to help you with the work that you're going to be channeling through. And so this is to be with you for 9 years. Keep it somewhere safe, somewhere special. Okay. This is so much fun. I can't wait for next month already. You are all so much fun. Okay. So now take a deep breath and close your eyes. Breathing into this space. Yay! Wait for the feet to kind of slow down a little bit. As you breathe into this space, I want us again to be aware of our circle, those who are watching live and those who are watching later on. All time is now. We are all together. And in this circle, I extend a special blessing to those who are in need of love and support, who may be having challenges with this new transition and the transitions that we're going to be going through. We love you. We feel you. We see you. You are heard and you are held. To those who have lost loved ones, know that they are never far. And may the memory of them those who need to step away from toxic relationships, we send you courage. Those ready to step into their true path and purpose, we hold your hand. Those who are ready to make changes in whatever shape or form they may be, starting new things, new creations, we see you and we believe in you. Beloved All-Mother, thank you for giving us this guidance and this courage to do this work this evening. Thank you for your love, for your understanding. Thank you for speaking to us in a way that we will always hear. Thank you for being part of our ritual. To the winged ones that have come, thank you. Thank you, Universal Energy, for being part of this ritual. The Divine One Energy, thank you for protecting us, surrounding us, and making this work possible. Thank you for being part of our circle. And to the direction of the north, element of earth, we thank you for being part of our circle. To the direction of the west, element of water, we thank you for being part of our circle. To the direction of the south, element of fire, thank you for being part of our circle. And to the direction of the east, where all things begin, element of air, thank you for being part of our circle. And we thank our guides, our guardians. We thank our ancient ones, both known and unknown, both seen and unseen. Thank you for being part of our circle. And so it is done. With your eyes still closed, imagine that beautiful spiral energy now releasing and uncoiling from yours, releasing through your right side, going counterclockwise around this great big circle that we are all gathered together in around the world, all united with one purpose and one cause. Uncoiling, uncoiling, until you feel that energy come back to you and you receive it through your left side. And just visualize for a moment a stream of one energy just washing over you, clearing your field, clearing out any illusion from your auric field. Any sticky parts completely cleaned and cleared away. We open our hearts to this expansive energy, breathing it in. So grateful, so grateful, so thankful. Now watch your spiral energy coil in, getting smaller and smaller until it rests perfectly concentrated, empowered within your heart chakra. And any residual energy that you may be carrying from tonight's ritual, I invite you now to just see it going through your feet, like roots, tendrils going down where you're connected through the earth chakras down into the Mother Earth, where she, the great recycler, can use this energy for what's best needed for. And so this work is done. And so it is. Thank you for being part of this ritual. I look forward to our next gathering in February. I invite you, if you haven't yet done so, to join the New Moon, the Shakti Spiral New Moon Ritual group on Facebook. And I encourage you to interact more with each other there. That community is for you. It was set up so that you can be held. You have to request to join, but that's so that way anything that is shared there is held. It's held personally there. So I invite you to join there and connect with me on all other social medias. Stay tuned for what's to come. You are so loved, and I see you, and I witness the powerful magic that is unfolding for you. So much love to all of you. Mwah.